That looks good. That looks good. All right, we are back. Monday fun day. Oh, everybody, hope you had a good weekend. Beautiful weather. I am not complaining. It feels a little warm, in fact. I'm gonna take a look at the temp. I got the fan going, and we're back again. As you can see, I don't know if you can see the little band. We're gonna do a weights band circuit. So that'll be fun. All right. I think Dr. I is working. Doris is doing something, I think. I don't know if she's traveling again. So welcome back, everybody. I know Coach is sad. She's back full time, full week for you, Coach. No days off. We're back. Another school year. All right, let me see. I think I got it. There's the button. All right. They changed the interface. It's actually a little better. I give them credit. Because now I can adjust everything and then get on so it looks like a perfect picture. So I like it. I like it. All right, you guys ready for some action? I know you're begging me to get going. Seem dark? Does it seem a little dark in here? Wait till the winter. Because I did have two big lights over here. I got rid of them in the spring. I was like, I don't need those anymore. Then I'm thinking, maybe in the dead of winter. All right, so we got the mini bands. All right, remember what I told you last time. You could go above the knees, which is a little easier. All right, if you go closer to your feet, above the ankles, that gets a little tougher. So choose wisely. If you do have any knee issues, then it's probably better to go above the knees. All right, which I'm going to do today. This morning I did some things. At the ankle, that was probably not a good idea. All right, so we'll call, get it nice and flat. All right, first thing we're just going to do a few little, let me see. Yeah, little warm-up stuff going on. So what we're going to do is we're going to tap in front, same leg. So just come out in front and tap. So your heel's off the floor. Tap. Tap. Here we go. What's today anyway? 8th. Here we go. This month will fly by too. I don't want it to. It's perfect weather. The next 2 months. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go to the other leg. And let's tap. Let's see what I have. Then there's going to be some weights involved. I have that in the second circuit. All right. And 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're going to go out, wide, and then bring your feet all the way in. So go out as wide as you go. So step, and then step with the other leg. And then bring it back in. Let's go. Out, out, in. This is one, if you had any knee issues and it was down by, you might feel it a little, so just maybe not go out as far. But above the knee, you should be fine. There we go. You get more hip. Wide. Might break this damn thing. There's the kids. Happy night. And last one. And then in. All right, we're gonna start to do some weights. So grab weights for shoulder press. Shoulder press. We're going to go squat and press. So you're gonna go wide stance. Tension will be on the legs right off the bat with the band. And you're just gonna squat down. I have my timer. Squat and then come up and then give me, we're gonna go single. So you're gonna alternate on the press. All right, we ready for some action? All right, let's do this. Monday. I got no tunes. I'm gonna have to ask Rich to give me a tune for our little coach here. I have nothing. I had some. Here we go. Maybe they'll come up. There we go. We'll see. Every time I watch a movie, I'm like, oh, I gotta Shazam it. What's the other one? Soundhound? There we go. Think of all the stuff that they come up with. All right, then you're gonna grab 2 dumbbells for lateral raise, so that's gonna be lighter weights. Keep going on this one. There it is. Get that last one. So now we're gonna walk. All right, you're gonna walk low, and then get to the end. On the outside arm, you're going to go lateral raise. All right. Now, if you're going wall to wall, you may want to do the inside arm, as long as you're alternating. So again, you're walking low, walk, and then I might have to do the inside, and then lateral raise, and then get back down low. Walk it. Toes are pointing straight ahead. Yeah. And you could come up on that lateral raise, go back down when you're walking, and then right up. So a couple, this is a parche of 5. Got it. Come on. I told the class this morning I was in the lab on Sunday because of the rain. Trying all sorts of stuff. All right, we're gonna go RDL. So you're gonna go wide. RDL is gonna keep the tension with the band, and you're gonna come down, and then all the way up. So you're not moving the legs around. You're just keeping the tension on the hips. And this is a fairly heavy exercise. This one you can do a lot of weight. Your hamstrings will last longer than your grip. The grip will go first. And you can probably go super heavy. But can you hold on to the weights? That's the real question. Down to the heels. 2R. Got it. Very good. All right, this one is next to a body weight, I believe. Yes, they are. All right, so this one's going to be a tap to the back. All right, so you're just going to step back. Step back, same leg. I will tell you when to switch. Let's go. Straight leg back. Just tap back, heels off the floor. Got it. Come on. All the way back. And switch. Slight bend. Heels off the floor on the moving leg, not the other leg, not the stationary leg. Yes. That. like to have band weeks. Might be like once a month now, I'm not even sure. Twice a month, maybe, I'm not even sure. Get some more band work. All right, then we're gonna go side to side. So you're gonna kick out alternating. All right, kick out, kick out. It's okay to lean. That's it. Good. A little extra time there. Yes. See, I can't think of that song. It was bringing me back to my younger days. There we go. What was I watching? Maybe that'll. Oh, it was Black Bag. You ever hear the movie Black Bag? It was okay. There we go. Not a lot of great stuff out there. Need some more hits. I love my movies. I spend more money on movies during the year than anything. All right, let's get back to the top. So that one, let's see, repeats. So again, you're going squat and alternating press. Wide stance. And dumbbells at the shoulders. Hopefully I alternated last time. That was the plan. If I didn't alternate last time, let me know. Because I don't remember. Here we go. I think I did. Coach would remind me. I know that. There we go. Still sharp as a tack. Then back. Still have a good memory. I have a really good memory of the 70s. I can tell you game situations, music. Why is that? Anybody know any psychologists that could ask that question? Yeah. And then we'll go with our lateral raise. All right, let's take a little walk. I had so much fun the first time on this one. I did. And then a nice, so take like 2 or 3 steps, walking it, staying low. Yes. Lateral raise. They're all new. I shouldn't say that. 1, maybe 2. Yeah. I'm looking you haven't done in a while. I said, why can't we add a little strength to this? There's no reason why we can't. No. And then we'll hit that RDL again. All right. Ready for that wide stance? Butt is back. Chest stays out. And here we go. Up through the heels. All right, just don't go ahead and kind of just go through the motions, just bend. You really got to focus on those shoulders being back. All right, shoulders are back. The old flat back. You're gonna hear that. Do I say that? I tell you the same thing every time. That's okay. I have to do it. Leave me. This one gets butchered. Do our best, especially online. Leave. Someday I'll figure out, get everybody on TV. They don't want it in the earlier class. They want no part of it. All right, so we got that and that. All right, here's our two moving. All right, so this one's gonna be just tapping forward and back. All right, so now you're gonna go step, not so much step, but heel and then back. All right, step, big step, back. And I will also tell you when to switch. And again, we're hitting the hips, hitting the hips. And switch. We're going to drive that leg, especially behind. Drive it back. Keeping the heel off the floor. Yeah. You really can't tap forward long distance, but you can tap backwards. Yeah. All right, number 10, we're right on. And it's the side to side, one of my personal favorites. All right, lift, call it the TikTok. Yes. I always think I'm gonna break the band. I'm gonna break the band. Yeah. This heavy band's much better above the knees. I gotta find my lighter ones. That's it. Got it. Got a little sweat on. Maybe a big sweat. Oh yeah. Almost there. Give me 10 more seconds and we'll be spot on. All right. Let's get rid of the bands. And now I feel so light right now. Maybe I should wear a band all day. Band feels good. I don't think it was that warm outside when I was outside. Why does it feel, yeah, 75? Holy crap. AC tonight for sure. All right, so this one has some floor work. We're gonna go one heavy chest, single. We're gonna go flies. So those are the two sets of dumbbells for the floor. When we get to the floor, one chest and then flies. All right, and we're gonna start out with a reverse lunge with a front raise. All right, so you're gonna step back. We'll do the left leg because this will be the first and then the last exercise. So you're gonna step back, all right, and you're gonna hold front raise. You're gonna do two front raises. All right, so one of them is while you're moving back. So that's one right here, and then hold, do another on the left side. All right, cool. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Pull back. And hold that nice hold. Get that knee down. Push off your heel. Let's go. Yeah. Back. And this, of course, we get balance coming up too. We get some balance. With the balance, we have a W press. So that's light. That is light. So as you can see, it's a bunch of shoulders, the first two circuits here. All right, so W press is just out at an angle. All right, so it's not heavy, not heavy. In fact, it's light. So let's go left and right. All right, and you're coming out. And if this just knocks your balance off, then just be on the toes of the right foot. All right, try it that way. Because your homework, you're doing balance on your own, right, everybody? Trying just to do a minute a day on each side, right? That's your assignment. There we go. Especially if you can't do it because you have to build up. Let me focus here. Whoa. Found the spot. The moving of the dumbbell is going to throw you off. It's a W press. You don't need a lot of weight to be an effective exercise here. Yeah, working top shoulder. Just the front shoulder. All right, not bad. See, big difference from morning. All right, let's go to the other side and line yourself up and focus on that one spot and then press outward. Yeah. Head to the floor as I try to save myself here. I do balance when I brush my teeth. Or washing dishes. Anytime I just stand for something, I just kind of do a little, and I still suck. No, I shouldn't say that. If I did it, I could do it for a couple minutes if I really had to. Not a plank, though. That kills me. All right, let's head on down with our heavy. And I don't mean just me. All right, so one dumbbell, 45 degrees. Bringing it towards the center. All right, so press, bring it in towards the center. Just the edge of that dumbbell right there towards the center. Don't go over the center. That's the beginning of it. You're breaking the plane. That's what you're doing. The plane, no. You can't do that again. God rest his soul. Whatever his name was. Coach will get that too. We should. Holy crap. Everything 80s. No, that could have been 70s too, right? Yes. All right, let's try the other side. Since you were so good on that side.
Hervé Villachez.
Oh my God, Coach, cut it out. And you can even pronounce it. Here we go. I think Rich had it. Richie had that one. I think I had his first name. I thought they did a retool. And, they'd probably make it rated R, though, right? On Netflix. All right, then we're gonna hold our bridge and we're gonna do some flies. All right, if you start to feel that lower back, just come out of bridge and then get back into it. So you hold the bridge and you're just gonna go fly time. Make it slow. All right, so now we got a little superset going on. We got two moves. Superset within the party of five. I haven't met anybody that watched Party of Five. I'm shocked. I would love that show. I'm in. I think that we will go knee in, crunch. All right, so you're just gonna bring those knees in. You have several options on this one. You could do your knees in from the floor, all right, and then crunch in, elbows to knees. You could do it above the floor, knees in, which is a tougher version of that. Or you could do singles from the floor. All right, so you have several options. You're thinking you're gonna get your elbows to your knees, pressing your lower back right into that floor. And you're exhaling as you come in, exhale. All right, one thing you can't do is hold your breath as you bring those knees in. Breathe. Get it right. Go for it. Right back to those flies. Right. All right, round two of this little superset. So grab your fly weight and hold your bridge and fly. If the bridges are too much at this point, then just do the flies. Sure. Maybe you need weighted bridges. Bridging, you tighten up those glutes, keeping that weight on the heels. I like to raise my toes. I like to flex the foot when I'm in bridge. Not mandatory, just I feel more when I do it that way. Right. More crunch, and then we just finish this circuit with the reverse lunge. All right, so now you're bringing those knees in again. Final round, final floor work, and then come in and crunch. Letting your head relax right in your hand. Give that little one. When we say a little extra, a lot of people they pull the back of the head and they just strain their neck. All right, you're thinking you're trying to get the chest. Yeah. Don't think the elbows. Even though that's the direction, that's the easiest. Plane. Go. More. Everybody's in favor of crunches. All right, let's get number 10. That was solid. Oh. Now me getting up from the floor, is that so? No, it isn't. All right, right side. Stepping back. I made it though. Step back, and then one more. Right side. It should say 0, and it does. Super. So good. This. Knees are barking at me. I don't know why that is. Here we go. All right. Whew. That knee did not like the last set. Little bit. But there's that wonderful sound. You hear that? That means I had the timer right. Sometimes I have to change it so often I don't change it. All right, let me see this last one, which is probably a 7 or 8 spot. That'll get us a full class. That will get us a full class. All right, so we're going to start out with a single wide row. All right, so you can do this one with your band. If you had your band, you keep the elbow up. It would be single and pull. Same idea, but you bend when you do it with a dumbbell. Elbow high. So this one is not a normal, super heavy row that I always talk about, right? It's a lot tougher. Got it? All right, you guys ready? Synchronize your watches. And let's finish. Here we go. All right, do I have this synchronized? Not yet. Now it will be. Here we go. You guys already did a couple reps. That's okay. Take it slow on this one. Because when you bring it up, I want you to hold. All right, hold it. And say squeeze. Can you get a squeeze in? Maybe hold it like 2 or 3 seconds. Anybody change weights already? You don't need a lot, like I said. Could be 8, 10. I don't know. I'd probably use a 12 if I was really changing weights. Dr. I would probably use a 20. Taking our time. All right, that was not bad. All right, let's go to the other side. Same rules apply. Bring it back. All the way. And squeeze. One. This is another superset here. Work in the same area. Combo. And now we'll go up in weight. Now we will go up in weight. So we're going to go RDL. Turn row. So you get a heavier set of dumbbells. All right, so 2 dumbbells. So now we have our little combo. All right, so what you're gonna do is you do RDL, come down, and then turn your hands so your palms face each other, neutral position. So row, squeeze, bring it back down. Give me your perfect RDL coming back up. All right? Ride down your legs. Row, turn your hands. Back down, keep that back nice and flat. Up to your heel. So this one has a ton of stuff going on here. You gotta get that perfect downward motion. And then your row with the back flat and turn and squeeze. Set yourself back up for the return. Yo, all the way down. Up. I like this. All right, that was nice. Nice. All right, here we go. We're gonna go front lunging. We're gonna go 2 on each side. All right, so here's a twofer. Then you're gonna go lunge and lunge, and then go to the other side. Give me 2. Lunge, heel to toe. And again, you're gonna get your 5 big ones. Your lunging, your squat, your row, your press, and your core. That's a workout. Remember that. You can travel, you can anything. So remember that the rest of your life, and you'll be covered. All right, here we go with a curl and a press. So palms up, and then press. Turn those hands back down. Palms up, press. Turn those hands back. Good. We're gonna pick it up with the heart rate now. Last couple moves here. We'll be moving around without jumping. How's that? Got it. Come on. We'll go to our last set of lateral raises. All right, so lateral raises, we're gonna go narrow squat, which is a suitcase squat. Hit the front of the legs. So now you're coming down, and then you're coming up, lateral raise. Let's have some fun here. All the way down. Yes. Right down, again, making sure you're sitting back, knees are not going too forward. All right, don't lead with the knees. Lead with the butt back. Argument there, right? Underhand tricep. All right, so you're gonna hold up a pair of dumbbells, you're gonna bend. Let's get these last 2 in. All right, so you're down. You're down. Palms are up. Lock in your elbows and kick on back. And we'll do a power squat, which is a little jumping, so I have to take that back. But doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be. Make sure you straighten out those arms. Straighten out those arms. Get it right, yes. Thought I messed up some of these. All the way back. All right, so you're gonna grab one dumbbell. So again, if you're jumping, it would be you're down and then you're up with that weight. You're down, you're up. All right, so if you're not jumping, you're down with that weight, you're up with that weight, you alternate the sides. All right, let's finish. Here we go. We're on our way. Good, we're good until Christmas, right? There we go. I think it falls on a Thursday. She doesn't. So, sorry guys. We should. But now that you checked out YouTube, there's no excuses. There's thousands of workouts. You can go back and see me young and skinny. How's that? I think I have some from Emotion I might have to put on there. All right, that is Monday Madness. I hope Rich made it through.
All good, Mark. Good workout today.
Thanks, Mark. That was fun.
Good job, folks.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks
Have
for
a good-
hanging out with me.
All
All
right.
right. How's Gailsy doing?
Gail's doing good. I was hoping she'd make September the goal to get down here, but
Is she getting close?
yeah, she's getting real close. Yeah.
I think she's doing nimbles, all right. I thought I saw
Yeah,
her.
she's doing nimble, but I'm trying to see if she can get. She used to do both of them,
Yeah.
but
Well, that's good.
at least
I-
she's nimble going, so which is good.
Yeah. I gotta talk to Doris. We'll probably get down. How's October? October look good for you?
Yeah, you name it. Just let me know.
All right. I'll talk to Doris.
I'm sure we can come up with a date, so that won't be a problem.
Excellent.
That would
All
be
right.
good. I'd love to see you guys.
All right. That'll be fun.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Take care of yourself.
All right, Mark, I'll catch you later. Take
See
care.
you Thursday. All right.
Yep, bye.
Bye.